Netflix keeps dumping reboots and algorithm bait on the homepage. So today, 8 new Netflix shows actually worth your time. One that'll make you furious it got canceled, and one that might be the best surprise all year. Let's start at the bottom because number 8 broke my heart.
Welcome to the BOROUGHS, where you'll have the time of your life.
Hippie.
First up, my number 8 pick, we gotta talk about the BOROUGHS. And honestly, this one hurts more than it should. Picture Stranger Things, but swap the kids on bikes for retirees who've seen some stuff and are not about to be rattled by a supernatural threat crashing their fancy retirement community. Alfred Molina, Alfre Woodard, Gina Davis, Dennis O'Hare. This cast is stacked, and the chemistry is so lived in you forget you're watching senior citizens fight something sinister. It's funny, it's eerie, gets genuinely tender when it wants to, and then Netflix, because Netflix loves doing this to us, canceled it after 1 season. Gone. I'm ranking it low purely because there's no more coming, not because it stumbled, it didn't. Bittersweet binge, but it wraps up satisfying enough. That's the BOROUGHS, coming in at number 8.
Next up at number 7, I Will Find You. And if you know me, you know I cannot resist a Harlan Coben twist. So this one had me hooked from minute 1. Honestly, did not see some of these turns coming. A father's wrongfully convicted of murdering his own son, and when he finally finds an ally who actually believes something's off, the two of them go full renegade, running from the law while trying to piece together what really happened. Sam Worthington plays wrecked and desperate so well it's almost uncomfortable to watch, and Britt Lower's got this steely, no-nonsense energy that keeps things moving fast. 8 episodes, every single one ends on a gut punch, and just one more episode becomes a lie you tell yourself well past midnight. Yeah, a couple twists feel like they beamed in from another dimension, but that's just the Coben trademark at this point. I Will Find You, number 7, and it is not quiet television.
Beautiful nature, snow falling outside the window.
That's it. I'll marry you.
Number 6, and this might be the most honest title in television history, Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen. Takes the most relatable horror premise there is, meeting your partner's family for the first time, and cranks it into full gothic nightmare mode. Young couple heads to a secluded family estate upstate. Wedding jitters spiral into something way stranger than in-laws just not liking you. Duffer Brothers fingerprints all over this, so if you love the dread they do so well, you're right at home. Just swap the nostalgia for gothic mansion energy. Only 8 episodes, 1-night binge, though I'll admit a couple episodes drag in the middle like the show second guesses its own pacing. Atmosphere and payoff mostly make up for it though. Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen, sitting at number 6.
Real quick before we keep climbing, and I promise this takes 2 seconds. If you're vibing with this list or violently disagreeing with me in the comments, which honestly I love just as much, hit subscribe and drop a like on this video. Costs you nothing, means everything to this channel, and it basically guarantees you will see that TV series night every time I post one of these. Okay, moving on, because number 5 is where things get messy. Number 5. Technically not brand new since Season 1 dropped back in 2023, but hear me out. Beef Season 2 is basically a whole new show wearing the same name. It's an anthology, new cast, new story, same DNA of simmering catastrophic tension. 2 couples collide when one uncovers something damaging about the other, spirals into the messiest blackmail game dressed up in prestige drama clothing. Oscar Isaac and Carey Mulligan's public image is doing some heavy lifting compared to what's actually happening behind closed doors, and Kaylee Spaney and Charles Melton stumble right into their orbit. Slower and more methodical than Season 1, honestly almost daring you to sit with the discomfort instead of racing through it. Still earns its ending though. Beef, holding strong at number 5. Number 4 is for anyone who's been begging me for something dark and foreign and tripping in atmosphere, because Joe Nesbø'S Detective Hole scratches that itch completely. First live-action adaptation of the Harry Hole novels throws you straight into Oslo, where brilliant but broken detectives hunting a serial killer while trying to expose a corrupt colleague standing way too close to him. Tobias Santelman carries this with this haunted, simmering intensity, and Joel Kinnaman is genuinely unnerving, and you never trust the guy for a second. 9 episodes, moves fast enough that subtitles won't slow you down. Twisty, grim, none of that soapy gloss a lot of crime dramas lean on lately. If subtitles usually scare you off, let this be the one that breaks the streak. Detective Hole, number 4. Cracking the top 3 now, and His and Hers earns it by being one of the most purely addictive things Netflix dropped all year, hands down. A woman's murdered in a small town, and the investigation drags in an estranged married couple. One of them's the local detective, the other's a reporter who used to call the place home, and both of them clearly know more than they're letting on. John Bernthal and Tessa Thompson have this tense, loaded chemistry where every single conversation feels like it's hiding 3 other conversations underneath it. 6 episodes, basically the definition of a single sitting binge. No notes. Every episode flips the script on who did it, and just when you think you finally got it figured out, the rug gets pulled again. Dark, uncomfortably sexy in that prestige drama way, emotional in ways you genuinely don't see coming from a murder mystery. His and Hers, number 3. 2 left to go. Number 2, and this is the show I did not expect to laugh this hard at, Big Mistakes. Dan Levy's back, playing an openly gay pastor who, along with his sister, gets tangled up in the criminal underworld after a blackmail situation spirals out of control. Already renewed for season 2, which tells you how well this landed. Cast is stacked, Laurie Metcalf and Elizabeth Perkins bringing chaotic scene-stealing energy to everything they touch. 8 episodes, 30 minutes each, so it's the kind of show you tell yourself you'll watch 1 episode of, and then it's past midnight and you finish the whole season. Sibling banter might be some of the funniest writing on Netflix right now. Balances real stakes with heartfelt dysfunction without the tone fighting itself. Big Mistakes, sitting at number 2.
And here we are, my number 1 pick, the best new Netflix show of 2026. And yeah, I know, a documentary about a celebrity chef topping this list sounds like a curveball, but stick with me on Being Gordon Ramsay because it earns this completely. You know Ramsay is the guy screaming about undercooked risotto. This docuseries strips all that theater away and follows him actually building his empire, opening 5 restaurants at once while trying to keep his family life from quietly falling apart in the background. It's unbelievably intimate for a guy whose whole persona is built on yelling, and watching him wrestle with the weight of it all makes for genuinely gripping television, no scripted drama required. Sneaks up on you, ends up being the one you can't stop thinking about. Being Gordon Ramsay, my number 1 pick of the year so far. If you're in a horror mood though, my previous videos got genuinely great horror sitting completely ignored on both Prime Video and Netflix because I don't discriminate against platforms, just bad TV. It's linked right there on screen. Go watch that one next.